Genuinely out of breath. Okay. Okay, all right, here we go. We're locked in, bro. Does everything sound good? Do I have game audio, please? Yes! Chat! Here we go, SBC Starlit versus the Brave Centurions. This is the EU Premier League. Looking as beautiful as ever. We got Wix, Yogi, who is the third, and SZN, 3/4, taking on Zexel, Snips, and Ben for SBC Starlit. This is the highest ranking league in Royalty Series at 3v3. And what else was I going to say? It's week number 4. SBC Starlit has had an immaculate season thus far. I'm not entirely too sure about the Brave Centurions, but I do know that the Brave team, they are some fighters. They are some absolute units. Now let's see what happens to these two Titans on the field today. Yogi taking this one downfield, one touch to himself. Early challenge from Snips, takes it to the corner. Wix now to keep this in play. All three members of Brave Centurions in the corner here. SZN to keep this alive, but Ben's going to clear this one away. Looking for a flip reset or some type of air dribble past the attackers for the onslaught. Snips floating for the defense, calling this out to his team, but SZN is there. Too quick for the touch. No demo from Wix. Maybe he keeps us alive. Yogi into the corner. SBC Starlit need to get this ball out of play. It's been on their half for a while, and that is exactly why Wix is going to punish them for it. On target, 1 minute and 10 seconds in, 1-0. SBC Starlit having to come back here early into the game number 1. This is a best of 5 series. There's so much Rocket League to be played before us. Let's see what happens here. Maybe Zexel can find a bump or a redirect downfield. Ben with a crazy challenge here, trying to go fast. A double commit now for Brave Centurions. No one's home. Is this going to be a shot for Ben? It absolutely will be. And just like that, we're tied up in the game number 1. 1-1, the double commit. They were both backwards. Someone had to go, and it turns out both of them went, which is where the problem lies. Off kickoff, a little bit of lag. Even I felt it, and Snips on target. And within 4 seconds, SBC Starlit have found themselves in a 1-goal lead. 3:29, Ben off a kickoff, a flip reset, but that touch is not entirely what he wanted, I'm sure of it. Wix with 0 boost, giving this one away to Zexel. Zexel with a humongous clear downfield for SZN. Right now we're just playing a little bit of boomer ball. I did make the lobby. I hope it's actually not boomer ball. Ben, I believe he gets the flip reset here. Downfield for a pass to Snips, but cut down by SZN. Zexel to make the play into his corner. Yogi now. Can he find something for Brave Centurions? It doesn't look like Ben wants anything to do with that. Can he rotate back and find himself on defense? Here it is. Ben with low boost. Gets the corner. Gets the touch on the ball as well. Now it's a pass mid to Snips. Who's home for the save? It's going to be Wix. Not the best place shot. It had a bunch of power from Snips, but wasn't the best placement that he could find. No demo in the midfield there. I thought for sure there would be one, but Snips makes up for that. A 50-50 into the corner now. Anything, we're just wasting some time into the corner. Now Ben to throw this one away. Wix going backwards. Get the challenge over 1. Can he find a pass mid? Where is his team lurking? No. It's a heavy touch into the corner. And right now, Brave Centurions, they've been on the Starlit half for a while, but they aren't able to make any efforts speak from it. Pass out mid to Snips. In the air, can he find Zexel? No, that would have been amazing. We've seen this a bunch from the Starlit squad. The mid-air passes, the team plays, the movement. Now, it looks like we need some of that here as this one finds itself in front of the net. A bunch of players from SBC have no boost. Zexel now clearing this away. Ben grabs the 100, and Snips is resetting his third man. First man going for demos for Ben on target, the pinch. And because they were so awkward from Zexel, the first man's actually up looking for bumps. They really had no effort to challenge Ben. Even Zexel going in the net, Squishy saving himself out for the recovery. And it's just an easy shot for Ben because of that. 2 players now in the corner, Wix and SZN fighting over ball possession in the corner of SBC Starlit. Double tap here, beats out 1. The last man back is SZN at 3/4. Can he find something to benefit his team? Wix now with time, with limited boost, goes for the musty. Zexel out to Snips. Ben up for the ball, and just like that, the ball is back downfield. SBC is wasting no time getting this ball into a counterattack position. SZN, 27 boost, gives it out to Wix. Zexel's floating, leaves this one for Ben, potentially out to the midfield though. Snips by himself, gets it past 1. Last man back is SZN. but the save from his teammate Wicks, and now the counter attack ensues. Zexal to take a control touch into the corner, gets it over one. Ben to get it over to last man, redirect. Wicks saves it. This one going as far as Ben. Snips getting the mid boost, but now he has to rotate around and shadow defend the attack from SZN. Zexal to keep this up. Snips there for the pass, and it's in. 4-1. It didn't take very long for Brave Centurions to find the first goal of the game. But just like that, SBC Starlit are now in the lead by 3. 5 goals in total of this game number 1 here. Remember, this is a best of 5, and 4 of those to speak from for SBC. Snips out to the midfield, cleared away by Yogi. Now to SBC, this is where it gets a little challenging. Do they double down on what they've been doing, or do they get a little complacent and start going for extracurricular touches? And what I mean by that is mid-air passes or touches like this. That's exactly why I bring it up. Not because Rocket League is not just a game of skill and demos and how fast you are, but it's a mentality game, especially when we're fighting for competition. That's exactly why we play this game, or at least why I do. It's you have to fix your mentality right, and just like that, they are now in a 1-goal deficit. Brave Centurions looking to bring this thing back. SZN over Snips, the defender. Zexal can find the angle. And does complacency set in game number 1, or does SBC Starlit turn on the heaters once again and find... This might be on. No, it goes wide. The save is there. 6 seconds left to go. A demo on 1 from Ben. The pinch, though, might set them up. And Snips downfield as soon as this ball touches the ground. It will be a GG's. Ben over 1. SZN's the only man with boost. And Starlit will take game number 1. Zexal, Ben, and Snips looking as good as ever. Here we go into game number 2. Wow. All right. Yo, Large Grady, welcome to the stream. How we doing today? Happy Friday Eve. Yogi left the match. All right. Interesting. W Jinx. But what do I... Large Grady with the follow. Oh my God, why does it sound like that? Oh, I think we're ready. All right, they're waiting on me. I'm sorry. Super Trekkie GG's. That's game number 1. Best of 5. Let's go into game number 2. Let's see what happens here. I am so excited to be casting this game today. I've been missing a couple games because sometimes they're scheduled at the same times. Turns out today I can make pretty much all of them. All right, game number 2. Sylvia, that's insane. Game number 2, 5 minutes on the clock. Snips can't follow this up. It will be Wicks. Is it Snips or Wicks? There we go. Will be Wicks. Ben, 0 boost into the corner. Looking for an awkward touch here. That could have been a pass, though. A little dangerous. He wanted the touch out. Never found it. SZN now into his own corner. It's been high-intensity, high-paced games here from these guys, but I think it does come down to how well SBC is able to turn some of these opportunities into counterattacks. We have a 2v1 situation here. A pass mid to Ben. Shot on target. Can it be over SZN? No. Left for Zexal. Wicks to get the demo on him. He has one more demo to dodge. Can he get around the defender of Yogi? And Wicks in the orange half. Wicks with 0 boost now. Well, 4 to his name. Pass out to Snips. Snips looking for the shot on target. That one doesn't have the placement or the speed to get through. Ben with the follow-up. Zexal, I could only imagine he's up for the touch. A psycho attempt from SZN. Going back downfield. Who is this one going to go to? Zexal's on the back wall lurking for a pass. And as Snips is rotating out, he does get demoed by Yogi. Maybe opening up a lane for Brave Centurions. A slow start to game number 2. But definitely an intense one. It looks like both of these teams reluctant to make mistakes. And just like that, SZN receiving the pass from Yogi from the corner. A beautiful touch here. No one to contest it until it's too late. Snips with the mistouch. Both defenders going mid of the net. No one was able to get their feet planted on this play before it actually happened. Snips to get the mid boost. Yogi just tossing this one down into the blue half. A fake challenge here, but Ben is always too quick on those. He doesn't fall for those. Wicks is up for the save. Awkward recovery from Zexal. He's going to have to be careful as this one goes back downfield. SZN getting it over every defender. Last man back is Snips. And now it's out to Zexal once again. Going to Snips. In front of the net. Yogi to make a save. On target. Denied and saved away. Ben can't find a touch. He's just going to go in. No, it is not. This one goes high for the pass to Wicks. Awkward touch, but 2 players are committed for Brave Centurions. If Zexal could have found the demo there, it would have been slightly easier to get this thing cleared away. But now it's a pass mid. Ben with the save. Denied. 3 minutes left to go. Oh my goodness. I'm on the edge of my seat seeing how SBC can turn this game around, because Brave Centurions have had the majority of the pressure in this game number 2. A bump off the respawn. Snips to clear the pass. Back downfield it goes. Ben can't find the challenge. Brave Centurions are playing a little bit faster in this game than they did in game number 1. But a 1v1 opportunity for Zexal. Downfield and denied by SZN. Going mid. Wicks, if you went for booster, that could have been terrible and detrimental. But he doesn't. Pass upfield to Yogi with no boost. He rotates away as well. Ben now receiving the pass from Zexal on target, but Yogi saves it away. Clears to the ceiling. Snips to Ben. Ben doesn't go up. Either he backflipped or he just rotated around knowing that he wouldn't get that challenge there. I'm not entirely sure. But with this pass mid, it could be a good opportunity. Doesn't go through. Yogi demoing Ben. A lot of boost from Wicks, but gets bumped off the ball. Ben now. Can he find a touch out to Zexal? He can, but Yogi is there to contest it. The early challenge from Ben, redirecting this into the corner. 2 minutes left, and we're still looking for our first goal for SBC. Popped up into the mid. It's a flick over 1. Zexal can't find the touch. I believe he must have thought that the defender was there, but hold on just 1 second. Ben looking for the pass mid, going for the demo as well. Zexal over everybody, but no, Wicks does get up fast enough. A fake on the play surely from Ben. I mean, he's sitting there. Low boost. He gives this one out to Snips. Back to the mid it goes. SZN, 1:30 on the clock. Gets denied by Zexal. A good 50 over 2. Wicks downfield. Zexal's going to have to rotate back. Snips now over 1. This is a good opportunity. 2v1 situation. Ben playing this to the sidewall. If anything, he should be speeding this play up. Ben gets the demo on SZN. I can't see the ball. Where's the ball? Here we go. Yogi back downfield on target. Perhaps is someone there to save it. And yes, Yogi actually assists in saving that. I thought that was going to be an own goal for just 1 millisecond. Then now into the corner. SZN 3-4 and Wicks working together to get this thing away. Third man downfield, maybe a pass. No, to Snips in the corner. This one going as far as what would have been a 50. Zexal, can he receive the pass from Snips, or does Snips take this thing home? Ben is up to keep this into play. Getting a double tap on target. Yogi's there. Low boost. Plays it downfield to Wicks. Beautiful first touch. Can he find the second touch to his teammate? Backflip after backflip after backflip. One person down. SBC is upfield. Fake on the play. Snips over 1. SZN last man left. Zexal has to get this mid for Ben. Maybe on target here. All players from Brave Centurion are in the corner. 20 seconds left to go. If Snips can get this downfield and on target, maybe in front for a pass, this could be the one goal that they need. You have to send the kitchen sink at this point. Ben maybe going for a back pass. Can't find it. A couple bumps here. And as soon as this ball touches the ground at 0 seconds. But wait, there's more. Snips is up. Fakes it for his teammate. And into the corner it goes. SZN to clear this away. Double commit though. You can't be panicking in this situation. And Brave Centurions hold on to the 1-0 lead and take game number 2. Oh, that's rough. Dude, I don't know if because Zexal kind of popped that up, but Ben was there for the touch. I don't know if Ben is actually able to just shoot that. I mean, like, listen, we all make mistakes, and we all 0 seconds. You want a goal, you kind of start playing a little crazy. Like, I'm not blaming anyone. I'm just saying, like, he thinks he's doing right by popping it up, and Ben thinks he's doing it right by just shooting it. Oh, prediction? Wait, what are we waiting on? Spare change. Mon the Brave. Predict is up. Wait, slow. What is the prediction? Oh, who wins game 3? All right, game 3. Who wins game 3? You saw game 1 go to Starlit. Game 2 go to Centurions. Centurions? Is it Centurions or Centurions? Centurions. That sounds a little bit more good. Okay. I'm not entirely sure. Game number 3, Starlit versus Brave Centurions. The prediction is live. SBC 10K. Brave Centurions with 150. Game number 1 went to Starlit. Game number 2 goes to Brave Centurions, but only by 1 goal. Only by 1 goal. I think that's going to be important for this game here. Now, once again, I say this often, but I feel like I'm not even qualified. When games are this close, Game number 1 was not close. Game number 2 was even closer. I don't even know where my prediction lies. Now, I will say I'm a little bit biased for SBC. I mean, I think that's a given at this point. I think that's totally okay. I know who I want to win, but if there was a prediction and I had to be right about it, I'm not entirely sure. But this miss from Ben is going to be detrimental. On target, 4:21 on the clock. Brave Centurions put this thing away. SZN to turn around. Not a whole lot of boost. In fact, he picks up the 100 as he's going downfield. Ben with the whiff, and they can't make the save. 1-0. This kickoff going out to Ben. Ben, can he redeem himself with a solo play over 1, but gets demoed for his efforts? Yogi to the sidewall. Zexel now is up, looking for a double tap opportunity. He loves these. Does he find the shot? I mean, it makes Brave Centurions a little bit awkward, but not awkward enough to clear this ball until Snips has something to say about it, going as far as Wicks. Wicks with a flip reset. Can he get some more opportunity out of this ball here? Perhaps set his team up. I'm not entirely sure. No, a 50 into the corner. He's going to leave it for Zexel off the ceiling. Ben with a huge clear downfield. The defender's definitely going to get there first, but how awkward does he make this for his team or Starlit? You got to ask yourself, when the ball is in front of your net in the air, who is it more awkward for? The double commit. This is what we saw in game number 1. We saw a lot of double commits from Brave Centurion, which actually gave them goals away. Unanswered goals to SBC Starlit. They can't finish this opportunity here. It was a valiant effort, a great look for SBC, but they can't make it happen. Into the corner it goes for Zexel, who has 100 boost, wasting no time to clear this thing away. Ben with the redirect for a double opportunity. Zexel with the pre-jump, at least adding some pressure on, looking for a bump on Wicks as he rotates out, grabs the mid boost, but Wicks already has boost. Who is on the backboard for SBC to clear this thing away? It's going to be Ben, but it looks like Ben gets bumped, maybe by a teammate. I'm not entirely sure. Brave Centurions still leading this game 1-0, a low-scoring game thus far. Once again, game number 3. Ben downfield. Can he find a demo? Snips to find the shot until SZN plays this out to Wicks. Wicks back to SZN. Downfield. Solo play is looming. It's dooming, but it's also a save away. Ben with low boost. That's twice this play has developed, and Ben has been low boost. Does everything that he can, though. There has to be an SBC member there to contest this ball in the midfield. Looks like Brave Centurions right now controlling the pace of the game, controlling the midfield. And with all that being said, they are a goal up. 2:20 on the clock. Downfield it goes for Yogi. Yogi to the waterfall touch. Is SBC here to field this one away? It's not the best touch, but Wicks also playing this to the corner. No challenge on net. 2 minutes to go. This one's going to be over Yogi unless he can keep it in. Ben now to himself, but Wicks is there once again. SBC throwing the ball away. It's not the best opportunity in the world. Shot on target, and Zexel cannot find the save. Now, I want to break this play down a little bit. I want to talk about it. Wicks, beautiful, touches up to the ceiling, recovers, flips this one out to SZN. And shot on target is good for the second goal. Now, Ben, if he's able to control this ball just a little bit more, I don't remember how much boost he did have, but he actually gives that play away, gives the pass downfield, and they're able to capitalize off of it. Yogi now meeting Snips in the air. 2-0. SBC is looking to come back. 50 boost. Yogi looking for the drop down to Zexel. Double commit in the corner here. Snips, low boost. He's going to go downfield, but he gets the boost, trying to find a demo. Yogi now over Zexel. We're just following these demo plays. Can they be beneficial, though? What a beautiful save from SZN. These games are so low scoring. 1 goal for game number 2, and so far 2 goals in game number 3. Give us a bump. Zexel set this one up. Low boost. Wicks takes this downfield. Snips is up. He's racing against 2. SZN, the first man to touch this ball. Beautiful touch by Zexel. Snips to turn around and contest the challenge, but no! Downfield it goes, and another goal for Brave Centurions with a minute left to go. 1 minute and 4 seconds is everything that is the time that separates us from game number 3 and game number 4. Potentially in overtime with Zexel's goal here. SBC Starlit just said, you know what, Chenzo, enough of the slander here, enough of the banter. We're still in this game, and with that shot from Zexel, might just be enough momentum. There we go. Enough momentum to bring them back into this game here. 55 seconds left to go. 1-3. Ben with the shot. Zexel with the follow-up. You love to see it. And they have a minute now in the rest of the game here to find the tying goal. Turn this into a ball game and find the lead. Off kickoff is Ben and SZN. Zexel to find the boost. He does grab it. Can he get a solo play? Looking for the double tap. I told you he loves going for those. Where's the follow-up from Snips? Snips also going for a double tap. It's mid for Ben. On target. 40 seconds. In about 25 seconds, they just came back 3 goals. Where did this come from? What just happened with SBC? They're in their area. They're in their territory. They all have boost, and they're triple committing on a play. As it develops, they just have more and more and more control on the play, finding the back of the net. 3-3, we're all tied up. Oh my goodness, this is a nail biter for sure. I literally feel the energy coming from where? I don't know. Shot on target, off the post, but back to Zexel. Can he find a touch mid? In fact, it goes to Snips. Snips looking for the double tap, pinch mid, it's a pass. Can it be a play though? Ben can't find the touch. Yogi out to Wix. Wixie with boost goes over 1. SBC has to commit to contest the play, and they do absolutely that. Zexel now looking for a pass up to Ben. Ben is going to rotate for demos, trying to find somebody. Now Snips to keep this in play. If he overcommits here, it might be a little too dangerous. On target, Wix with the save and sends it to the ground, keeping their team alive. What a play, and now in game number 3, we find ourselves in overtime. Ben with the shot and the goal! Ben putting this thing away 5 seconds into the game. What happened to the brave Centurions, and how did they give that much momentum to SBC to take game number 3? Match point for Starlit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Prediction is closed, bro. Moso, welcome to the stream. Chat, how we doing? Also, I missed some bidders. Pompous with 100 bidders. Pompous, how you doing today, brother? Oh my god. Bro, I don't know what happened, but in the last minute of that game, I could literally feel it in my body, bro. Like, I've never felt something like that. Like, my energy turned up, their energy turned up. 4 unanswered goals is crazy. Oh my god, I need to do this. I'm sorry. Prediction is up. Here we go, chat. Oh, this is so good. This is so epic. Make some noise for SBC Starlit and Brave Centurions. Depending on, what team you're rooting for. But yeah, we love Rocket League. We love watching. We love casting, commentating, hosting, all of the above. We love watching some good gameplay. 5 minutes on the clock. Game number 4, SBC Starlit is on match point. Now, if they have a presentation for us like they did in the last minute of game number 3 there, they might be able to take this one home. But you know what? There's 5 minutes on the clock. This happened in game 2, though. It was a dominating game number 1, and then Brave Centurions were able to come back. So if this is anything, if history does repeat itself, I mean, hold on, wait a second. The beautiful pass to Ben from Zexel in the corner. These pinches are so detrimental. SZN can never go for the ball because the demo is just there threatening him. Letson, thank you so much for the bidders. Pompous, thank you for the 100 bidders and the 420 bidders. Letson, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Happy Friday Eve to everybody. It's Thursday. SBC to the mother moon, baby. 4:30 on the clock. SBC leads by 1. They're having wonderful control of the field, control of the gameplay. Wonderful Rocket League is before us. SZN looking for the control touch over Snips, but honestly, Snips floating there is so good for his team because both players are just waiting for the play. Who's gonna shoot it? I don't know, but there's no one in net to save it, and that is now 2-0 for SBC Starlit. In the first minute, they're on match point. Brave Centurions are fighting to come back. They have to dig deep. This might just come down to who wants it a little bit more. 4 minutes onto the clock. Zexel 99, 40 boost, gets beat out by Wix. SZN with the redirect, can't find the touch on target, and Yogi finds the goal. 2-1, 4 minutes left to go. Mr. Cook, welcome to the stream. Ben, great kickoff, trying to get it past Yogi. Left for Snips. If he can find the challenge, he absolutely does. Ben is up. Tries to get a flip on target. Oh my god! What a play here from the good laddies themselves. Snips going to Ben. Now, is that a fake from Ben, or was that a mistouch? We're going to call it a tactical fake. It works out, and it's as beautiful as ever. 3-1. Ben off kickoff with the follow-up. That's a good touch from Yogi, though. Not on target, but definitely threatening. Zexal now to get this past one. SZN, not the best recovery in the world, but leaves it for Wicks. Going as far as Ben into the corner. Shot on target. No, Zexal to Ben. Trying to find the back pass to Snips. I mean, the fakes are working, but I don't know if that is really a play in their playbook. They have to lock this in right about now, or else they're not going to be getting away with those for the whole game. Backflip here could be dangerous. I mean, another awkward touch from Snips, and I feel like from both teams, the gameplay has just... I feel like both teams could definitely hone it in just a little bit. Double opportunity, triple tap, goes off the post, off the net, and somehow this ball is saved away. What just happened? They can't buy a goal at this point. The brave Centurions digging deep. They're fighting hard, but my goodness, luck is definitely not on their side. SZN making the most of that awkward flip reset touch that he tried to get. Ben to play this to Snips. Snips is there on target to the back wall. It turns out to be a pass, but cleared away from Yogi. Ben now in a 1v2 situation. Looks like Snips is there on the rotate. Wicks faking on this. That's taking a play from SBC Starlit there. Trying to get this past the defenders. Can't do it. Leaves it again for Snips and Ben downfield. No one in net just yet, but the early contest from Wicks does send this one to the mid. Wizard touch from Ben into the corner it goes. Is Zexal there for the follow-up? He is past the defender in net, and 4-1. This is looking like a game number one. 2:17 left on the clock. Yogi Snips on kickoff. The follow-up from Zexal. Ben with the shot could punish them again for another kickoff possession. On target, no shot though. Snips, his third man, has to be a little careful. Fake challenge to the half flip. Leaving this for Ben into the corner. Controlled first touch. Looking to get this over to Wicks. Downfield it goes. A beautiful pinch. Ben read that. He read that 50 as soon as the play even started. Downfield, they have to start getting goals, and they have to do it soon. This is game number 4. SBC stay on the match point. Ben getting bumped. He actually gets reset in a better position for the play. Zexal and Snips both going for this opportunity here. Now, that's what we were talking about in game number 1, this complacency kind of mindset. Do they lock in? Do they double down on their gameplay? Or do they allow complacency to set in and kind of start going for those double commits and certain things that might not aid them throughout the game? SZN doesn't get the best touch in the world. Double tap opportunity from Ben and downfield. Now Wicks with control over one. Gets bumped. Is the defense there? It is. And the defense is Snips all alone. Doesn't have enough boost, enough pads to get to this one, but Wicks now trying to set up his team and off the post again. Brave Centurions, you know, whether there's luck or not in the Rocket League, I'm not entirely sure, but if there was, they need some. There we go. They get the own goal. SZN able to just put this on target behind the defender, and with not much movement, it looks like Zexal kind of own goals this any way you look at it, unless he was placed differently in the net. And there's the luck that we were talking about for the Brave Centurions. They're able to find a goal. A minute left, 4-2. Gets it over one. Zexal now looking to get it past Wicks. Wicks with no boost. Sends this up to SZN with the flip. A beautiful save from Ben. My goodness, if anything, SBC is just wasting some time here. They have the lead by 2. They don't have to play any type of crazy. But knowing this team and knowing their skill set, I'm sure they will. 4-3 with 34 seconds left to go. Is this a backflip? I'm not sure, but we're gonna skip the goal there. I don't want to, you know, want to be respectful to the players. We now have 3 unanswered goals for Starlit, similar to what we watched in the last game with less than a minute left to go. Is this going to be a repeat of the last game? On target, no good, off the post, but the follow-up is there. Wow! 4-4. I mean, this is good Rocket League. This is. It really looks like, my goodness. 22 seconds left to go. SBC, Brave Centurions. They are on match point. They have to fight for this. I mean, there's no questions about it. They have to win this game. If they want to stay alive, they have to win this game. This isn't a feel me out game. This isn't, no, this is a lock in. You've had enough time to warm up. Zexal looking for the demo in front of Snips. I like that. I thought they were going to pitch it out somehow to Ben. We might just go to overtime. Is it going to happen? Ben with opportunity. Downfield kills it, and there we go. We do have overtime in the game number 4. Will this be an SBC Starlit win? Off the kickoff again. Oh my goodness, the bumps are there. The back pass snips to clear it away. Or will we have a game at number 5? I know, you know what? I would not be mad if we had a game number 5, but of course I want SBC to win. You know the vibes. Anyways, still counting up here. To the mid it goes. SBC is looking for 1 goal to end all of this. The best of 5 series. Zexel is up early. Great recovery. Out to Snips. The pass from Ben. But great placement from SZN on defense. He's playing that backboard touch. As he knows, SBC, pretty much all of them love to punish the backboard. There, it was covered. Snips out to the left side of the field, trying to play it into open space. Not the best touch from Wicks. It actually sends it out. Zexel is up as 3rd man. They're playing so aggressively. Snips to clear this downfield, and Ben does have time. He just doesn't have any boost. He's going to get the boost. Off target. Oh my goodness. Once again, that's 9 post hits for Brave Centurions. And just like that, it's downfield. SZN with the save. Oh my goodness. The half flip there had to have been perfect. No dilly-dallying about that play. They stay alive. How long is this overtime going to be? I feel like this is going to be a 37-minute overtime. I mean, I really hope not, but like, how awesome would that be? Where'd Ben come from? Where did he come from? On target, and Ben puts it away. Where was he? He got bumped up for the double. What the heck? How does he even read that? How do you even stay a part of that play? What? Did you guys just... Did y'all see... Did you guys... Huh? Wait. How do I do this on mouse and keyboard? I'm throwing. Hold on. Alright, you know what? We'll look at this in a second. Bro, what a beautiful fucking game. Oh my god, bro. Yo, Trakey, Sobia, everyone, that's a tilting way to lose. LOL GG's. That really is, bro. That really is. Whether you're watching on the Twitch and or on the YouTube, I really hope you enjoyed that best of 5 week number 4 in the Royalty Series EU Premier League. Stay tuned for more. Wow! Chat, what the did I just see?